Michelle from Long Island says, regarding mental health for young people, will the state allow schools to hire licensed mental health counselors within the school? Michelle, that's exactly what we want to have happen. Hello, New Yorkers. Governor Hochul here. We asked you to submit your questions to me on issues that are on your mind, and I'm excited to answer yet another round of them. Let's get to it. Well, Marcia from Ossining asks, I hear the budget included provisions to protect vulnerable people from the impacts of medical debt. I'd like to know more about it and how it helps people. Well, Marcia, that's a great question because sometimes people's medical bills or their hospital bills can be debilitating. You don't budget for that, and all of a sudden you have these enormous bills to pay. So our budget actually bans hospitals from being able to sue you if you have medical debt if your family income is less than $120,000. So we have financial assistance available for low-income New Yorkers, and we're going to limit the size of the monthly payments for you. So hope you are healthy, Marcia, and that's what we have to help you and families like yours with the cost of medical debt. Michelle from Long Island says, regarding mental health for young people, will the state allow schools to hire licensed mental health counselors within the school? Michelle, that's exactly what we want to have happen. Our children are facing unprecedented challenges coming off the pandemic, having to deal with these algorithms, these addictive algorithms that are being bombarded every single day when they're just trying to live their lives as children. So that's a real issue for us. It's affecting their mental health, and I want to see these kind of professionals in every single school. It makes a huge difference. So our budget includes funding to make sure that schools can hire these professionals to help your children. We also have a mental health advisory board with young people for their advice as well. And not long ago, we made sure we have nation-leading legislation, just got it through, that'll control these algorithms from hitting our children, to make sure social media is responsible, and to give parents more controls, like being able to turn off the incoming information to our young people from midnight until 6 a.m. If you're a parent, you know kids need their rest, and if they're online with their friends or social media, engaging in all these platforms, if after midnight, they're not going to be doing their best. So as New York's first mom governor, it's something I know a lot about, and we're going to do whatever we can to protect your kids. Sue Young from Ithaca asks, do you have any plans for controlling the random violence on the subways and the streets? We sure do. This has been one of my top priorities, protecting public safety. Let's start with the subways. We had started to see another spike in subway crime in January after it had been going down. We made sure that we had the resources and the bodies. I brought the National Guard into the subways to work with Mayor Adams and the NYPD to have enough people around to build that sense of security that everybody deserves. We want you to not just be safe, but feel safe as well. Also dealing with people with severe mental health problems who are on the subways. We successfully have over 450 people as part of our program, the SOS program, that are now off the subways into supportive housing to get the mental health care they deserve. And gun violence is down, violent crimes are down, but we're going to continue focusing on these issues nonstop until everyone feels really safe on our streets and in our subways. But great question, it's on a lot of people's minds. Helen from Long Island says, thank you for what you're doing for the environment. What more can you do to ensure our grandchildren will enjoy the beauty of a healthy planet? Well, Helen, I'm a grandma too, and this is one of my major concerns, is the world that we're leaving for our children and their children. So New York State is so proud to be doing everything from offshore wind off the shores of Long Island to bring clean energy to your homes, to making sure we have more electric vehicles, to deal with solar opportunities. We're bringing power in from the Hudson Valley and from the Catskills. And I've also been appointed the chair of the U.S. Climate Alliance and spoke at the Vatican to talk about what we're doing here in New York because other places and countries are paying attention. We're going to also do something that your kids and grandkids will see for generations to come. We're planting 25 million trees to help clean up the air and protect the environment and protecting our state parks. Your kids and grandkids need to have some fresh air outdoors. Making sure our parks are invested in and protected is another one of my priorities. So we're doing everything we can to make sure we leave a cleaner, greener earth. So thanks everyone for your great questions. I look forward to hearing from all of you again very soon. Until then, ever upward.